Another reason why the prosecutor may have waited months is because case reassignment. It could have been a new prosecutor. Or
they had to properly investigate because that was fair for Holly.
Baby, I know I am late to this gate with the whole Romeca Meeks thing. However, after the lady Holly was charged, I went to go looking for information. And lo and behold, I know that Amora had been on Holly's side, claiming like, it was self-defense and yada, yada, yada. And apparently this lady named Nina Boss, who was a paralegal, also has Amora on her radar. And she did a live where she responds to Amora and kind of drops some gems from a legal standpoint and breaks some stuff down. She also had this to say. Let's listen to this before we actually get into the clip. Hold on, guys.
It's not the same as a content creator. There's way more at stock than that. There's nothing wrong with coming and saying, hey, I'm not on anybody's side here. I'm not on anybody's side here. I don't want to give that. But these are my personal feelings. This is what I personally feel. I personally feel like, and I'm not going to say it because I don't even agree with that, but I'm trying to help everybody out. I personally feel blase blah. Feelings, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start trying to go down a direction that you don't understand, no, don't do that. As a content creator, don't do that. Take a couple of days. Do your legal research before you talk. Not during or a few minutes before you do your live.
Now, from what I was able to gather, this lady has been covering the story since day one, and she has a legal background. Also, a direct connection to Chicago. So, I want you guys to check this out, because she caught wind of Amora's live that she did. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure if it's the first one, because she's done a few since this information has dropped. She also has one scheduled for tonight that I saw. And Nina was absolutely fuming and flabbergasted, and just wanted her to understand that it's okay to admit you were wrong. Now, I didn't listen to Amora's previous live, so I'm not sure exactly what she said. I do know that she was team Holly and saying, like, the girl was defending herself. So check out what Nina had to say and let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't already and you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to the page, like, share, and if it gives you the option, hype me up. All right, y'all.
Teaching, scholarship, and research. Their use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or
No.
I got some big tea. You messing, I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well?
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Maybe a month or so ago, that there are camera
Amora needs to chill. Like, I get it. I know she doesn't like that, but they took this length of time because they had to make sure. It didn't have anything to do with the case being switched over and this. Where's she coming up with this shit?
And wait 1 minute, okay? I'm not here to destroy nobody, bully nobody, or intimidate nobody. I'm just putting out the stuff that you put on social media publicly. All right, y'all. Enjoy this clip.
Wouldn't it be fair to give Holly a thorough investigation? And then it's charges. She's acting like she's convicted. Like, chill out. If you were wrong about something, you were wrong. Just say, you know what? I jumped the gun and I stepped on the wrong side. That's all she had to say. But no. You want to wake Nina up. And now I got to listen to this stupid ass shit. Let's see what else. These motherfuckers Boy, they gonna come up with anything. This girl knew she was going to jail. She got all these videos. She swear her shit gonna go viral while she in jail. I highly doubt it. And y'all better not be going to her fucking page, fucking Holly shit. Nobody's about to get you paid while you're sitting in jail, sweets. I don't care how many videos you made before you turned yourself in or before.
And this is why I am saying hashtag fair case for Holly for transparency. All right. Now let's talk about how the lesser charges.
They're feeling like first-degree murder was too much.
Even though the state did charge her with first degree, the jury may find her guilty on a lower.
Sweetie, you're not of the law. This lady is a fucking content creator.
Is given if the jury believes that Holly, actually they believe that Holly believes she needed to defend herself and her child, but the belief.
You need to defend yourself and your child for what? Oh, Romeca was not trying to do nothing to that girl's child.
We'll talk about that in a minute, though. But if it's downgraded
listen,
to second degree,
Amoria is, listen, it's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I may have jumped the gun on reporting and defending this person on this side.
Involuntary is given when the death was caused by reckless actions without intent to kill.
So you can't supersede the You can't supersede the police department, CPD. You can't supersede the detectives. You can't supersede the prosecutions. You're a content creator.
Prosecution argued their case, the defendant argued their case. Then the judge will have to make the decision.
She doesn't even know. You know, I'm going to give y'all the real tea about the procedures. As I have from the beginning.
If the judge says, I don't,
because I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
then the jury can
They're just coming up with shit for content.
totally up to the judge. All right, that's not up to the prosecution. That's not up to the defendant. That is up to the judge. All right. Now, we heard the reporter say.
Got me looking a mess.
Tomorrow at 11. Now we know 2 different times.
They also got her for attempted murder. She has multiple charges, is from what I understand.
Tomorrow. All right. I don't know which one is which. There's 2 times out there, 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. There's not a big difference. It's only 2 hours. So nevertheless, by noon, we should know something. Okay. Now, no cameras are allowed in court tomorrow. So we will have to wait on that information. But as soon as we find out the information of what's going to happen tomorrow or what happened tomorrow, whether or not she was given a bond or not, we will find that out tomorrow. But let's talk about what's going to happen tomorrow in court or what we expect to happen, okay? So tomorrow...
What's going to happen in court tomorrow or what they expect to happen.
Hearing under the state of Illinois, the law, all right? Here's what will happen.
Oh, you want to quote the law?
We'll read or summarize the charges officially.
But who been doing that since day one?
The judge decides
Nina.
will be
Me.
detained with no bail or released with conditions. Okay? Also, tomorrow, the next court date will be given. Actually, it will be scheduled. Okay?
These people are crazy.
And Holly's attorney may give an early response or statement to the public. Okay? This hearing will give basically the first hint of the state's theory. They're going to come out and say why they feel that this is first-degree murder. All right? This will also give the first hint of how strong they think their evidence is. And
They investigated for 3 fucking months. You think it wasn't strong? I mean, fucking wake up.
tomorrow.
Oh my God, y'all.
Now, I already went over it with you guys. I know
I'm gonna calm down.
you're down than we did when I first said this. So let me just
These
say
motherfuckers be coming up with shit. Talking about some, let me read the law.
it's really just mean that we're not gonna assume anything over here. We're not about to have trial by
I don't even know why I'm listening to this dumbass shit.
we're not about to jump to any conclusions. We're not about
So you mean to tell me that motherfuckers who's on the government's payroll don't know what the fuck they doing now because you mad because you looking crazy because you came in on the wrong side? If they felt for 1 minute that Holly was truly defending that baby, I truly believe there would not be no first degree murder. Holly has a right to a fair trial, but also Romeca had the right to live. We don't know that. We don't know. It's not for us to know. Who does she think she is? It ain't about blogger. What about what the law says? What about what the paralegals say? The research. This lady's crazy. I can't. And this lady's crazy. Listen. I can't. Oh my God. I wish Ebony was awake. Oh my God. This lady is losing it. And then my phone keeps it. Speaking what's real from a content creator,
I will say I am shocked.
She's shocked. How the fuck are you shocked for first degree?
This is a hard charge to prove.
Listen, y'all, I can't do this. Listen, listen, I can't do this shit. This shit is crazy. I can't. This is crazy. This is demonized. What the fuck is these people thinking? I am just tripping. So this is the thing. You jump in automatically. Listen, you jumped in automatically on the person who unalived the unarmed woman. You jumped right on in. And you started, should we say, advocating for the woman who unalived the unarmed woman, right? The first thing that you would want to do is understand what Illinois laws state in reference to the situations and the scenarios that was taking place at the time. If she was worried about the laws from Jump Street before she started advocating the case, I highly doubt that she would have just did this video right here. I highly doubt it. Now, I'm not hating on nobody. Y'all know I don't got to hate on nobody. But it is imperative for you to understand why the laws and the statutes are what they are before you gather people up on the internet and start saying all this personal stuff. Okay? Yeah. You can't just wake up one day and say, oh, well, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Let me tell you something. You cannot wake up and say, I'm shocked that they gave her a charge that big. Why? Because guess what that murder did? That murder was completely magnified. It was completely and totally magnified to like the 100th power. Why was that murder magnified? That murder was magnified because millions of people globally came together and lifted voices to demand justice for Romeca. That's why. Okay? Understand this. From the time that everybody, and I mean everybody, shares, comments, engaging in videos, engaging on YouTube's, all this different stuff. Everybody is contributing to sharing this globally, nationwide and globally. Okay? It reached so many people, multi-states, everywhere. Do you think that this case didn't blow up Chicago's spot? Like, everybody looking at Chicago like, what the fuck is going on? If you look at the laws, if you understand the CCL, if you understand the laws that govern the CCL, if you understand the laws that govern the TPO, if you understand the laws that govern firearm use in the school zone, okay, if you understand disappropriate force, if you understand these things, if you understand why there's first degree, second degree, manslaughter, all of that, okay, you have to catch up with understanding the legal system before you can start commenting about stuff that you really don't understand yet. Because if you get the full picture, then you'll understand. Okay? They put in time in this investigation. This investigation was not rushed. By no means. They let Quadasia Johnson out the same day that she was detained in a school zone. Her weapon was confiscated in a school zone. Her arrest took place in a school zone. And Romeca's body lay there dead in a school zone. Check those laws out so you can understand. Go and do your research so you can simply understand. Not only that, but go backtrack and look at some of Quadasia's content that she created. Some of that content and some of the things that she said was very damaging to her own self. All the way down to the post that she even put yesterday was extremely damaging to herself. Yes, Quadasia Johnson has the right to a fair trial. Yes. But Romeca Blackman had a right to live. She had a right to live, y'all. If they would have just fought, then everybody would still be alive. If they would have just fought. But there was something in Holly. Holly didn't want to fight Romeca. She wanted to do what she did. And she did it.